A company trading as a cash and transit business was actually a bank. Well, that's what the state capture inquiry has heard in testimony from Kalandra Viljoen. Her company transferred millions in cash that may have assisted with money laundering. Michael Apple has that story.
Between 2014 and early 2018, Kalandra Viljoen was a director of Asset Movement Financial Services. It took large deposits from clients and, for a fee, would deliver cash in exchange on the same day.
How do I explain that?
Viljoen seems oblivious of the legislative requirements of someone in her industry.
I was under the impression, or my impression was, that if it's an electronic transfer, that it's the bank's responsibility to source where the funds come from. Where if it was cash, then it was my responsibility to see where the funds were coming from. But if I am wrong in my understanding, then I do apologize.
Viljoen says she ran a cash and transit company, but she didn't, and it wasn't.
The Act goes further and makes it clear that conducting the business of a bank without registration is a criminal offence. It also provides that conducting the business of a bank without registration may result in all of the proceeds that were obtained in the course of that business being required to be repaid. Were you aware of those provisions?
No.
By failing to properly vet clients, Viljoen says she didn't know that in 2015, 9 million rand transferred to her came from a Northwest company called Koreneka and not businessman George Markidis.
Your evidence, as I have it, is that you were misled by Mr. Markidis that an amount of 9 million rand that was paid to you came from him. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
Evidence over the weekend alleged Koreneka was a hijacked company used to loot money from SA Express and the Northwest government. Deputy Chief Justice Raymond Zondo says companies fronting as CIT entities must be urgently investigated by the relevant regulatory bodies. Michael Apple, Johannesburg.